If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Welcome to the Wisconsin Vegetable Gardener. I'm Joey Baird. Well, we can finally get in the garden and get some more important items planted, which are, in this instance, Brussels sprouts and kohlrabi. We started them from seed many weeks ago, and then now we're going to put them in the ground. We planted them in the root maker grow trays, which air prunes the roots to allow you to have a more healthy, more robust root system in which will grow better. The way we're going to do this is Brussels sprouts get large. So our bed here is approximately about 3 foot wide. So we're going to do 3 plants, which is going to be a little tight, but we've done it before that way, and we have had no issue with it. So we'd have one there, have one here, and have one here. It's okay. You can see where my hands is here. This is the edge of the bed. It's okay because a lot of that plant is going to hang over the edge. Same on the adjacent side. That's good. You're maximizing your space. You don't have to have the whole plant inside of the grow area. You can allow that thing to hang out. Okay, so we're going to get 3 out. Before we do that, I'm going to prepare each hole with some 6 mackerel from Ivy Organics. And we want to plant them the same depth in which they are coming out of the container. Now you can certainly buy these at your garden center, not a problem. These are going to be a little difficult to get out of the tray because they're smaller root system, and I have highly moistened the seeds the plants the last couple of days. So we're going to get the good root system, but okay, that's not terrible. So we're just going to put it where the soil would meet in the container. And that's how easy it is. I'll do 2 more, and then we'll use, I don't know, we've got 18 of them here. I think probably 16 are usable. And nice. All right. Now, if you feel that they're a little on the leggy side, you can bury that stem just slightly to give them a little support until they get the root system in here, and then they'll be fine. Some of these are standing up like this one, standing up just fine, but as I'm removing it out of the cell, it is going to be it's going to get a little light on the top, and drop those over. So I'm going to get the rest of these planted, and we'll come back and talk about mulch and watering. All right, so I've got all the Brussels sprouts planted. I've got 12 Brussels sprouts here. They're going to take about 100 to 120 days. So they're going to be ready early November. That's just the way it works. Now, I'm going to intercrop, kohlrabi in amongst the Brussels sprouts. Now, I'm not going to put the whole crop of kohlrabi in the bed, but I'm going to go 2, 4, 6 in between the rows here. Kohlrabi will take about 55 to 60 days to reach maturity, so much sooner than the Brussels sprouts. The concern I have, and that's why we're only going to do 6 as an experimental process, is will the Brussels sprouts shade out the kohlrabi before the kohlrabi gets mature? I have kohlrabi started in the root maker tray and then some in a party cup here. We're going to do 6 here, and then the process in which I'm planting here, I'm going to duplicate in another bed. Won't show you, you don't need to because you'll see it here. But that's a way we can experiment. If it works well here, one slower crop growing with a faster crop, then we know we can continue that process for years to come. So with the kohlrabi, I'm going to take some out of here, and it's the same process as the Brussels sprouts, just plant it as deep as the plant was in the container. You can buy kohlrabi starts at your garden center. We have done so and had phenomenal success. So there's no issue with that. You can start it from seed. You don't have to go to your garden center. You could just take right now and throw 6 seeds in the ground. 55 days, you got kohlrabi. So it will work either way. It's just I can see the plant. I started the plant. I got a little jump start on it, healthy plant. So kind of keep that in mind. Now I can take one from over here. There's no rhyme. These are the green variety. There is a burgundy variety that you can grow as well. This, I'll explain, this party cup was packed full of kohlrabi, and I moved over 12, 15, 18 of them over here, and then these are still root bound, so that's why they're there. I'm going to go with the smart move and get the ones out of here that are single rooted, that they're not going to get damaged as bad. So I'm going to finish that up at a later date. Let's talk about mulch and watering. We had Brussels sprouts last year, phenomenal. We had them on a back bed over there, had no irrigation hooked up whatsoever. We used the tree diaper, worked really well, had great success. This bed here is hooked up on irrigation, and it's a drip emitter that we will run over here when the time comes from dripworks.com. Mulch, regardless if you have irrigation or not, mulch is important. I've got a pile of leaf mulch here that I will apply around all the plants that we've just put in the ground today. Then I will water them in thoroughly, whether we have rain coming or not, or you have rain coming or not, you want to water them thoroughly. Get a good root to soil contact, get rid of the air bubbles so that the plants can take off with the utmost success. So there you go, Brussels sprouts, kohlrabi, we can grow them together. We're also going to plant them elsewhere. A slow crop growing with a faster crop, and both cool weather crops that can sustain the summer heat, and they won't go to bolt like a leafy green will. Thanks for watching. I'm Joy Baird, and this has been the Wisconsin Vegetable Gardener.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.